I'm not Magpie, I'm Tal, but I can explain. So Magpie's pronoun set is it, bug, dirt, they, right? It and they are used normally.
What?
So its name is Magpie, the sweater belongs to it, and it was going by itself. And then their name is Magpie, this belongs to them, they were going by themselves. For Bug, it would be Bug's name is Magpie, the sweater belongs to Bug, Bug was going by Bug's self. And then for Dirt, it would be Dirt is Magpie, the sweater belongs to Dirt, Dirt was going by Dirt's self. You can use these interchangeably in a sentence, you can use just one of them, or you can use different ones at different times. Hope this helps.
Don't you get wacky on me. What the f*** are we talking about here?
Now, some of you may remember that young lady we just heard from in the first clip. We've seen her in a few different videos here in the past, and yes, she is the one that sometimes identifies as a red-tailed hawk, so that should tell you everything you need to know about her. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a fairly quick and very crazy Clown World update for you guys today, and as usual, we have, well, very little time to waste, so let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment. So this slightly husky individual is Jasmine. Now, Jasmine is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman and calls himself a transbian or trans lesbian. Now, my question to Jasmine is, if you're going for the whole feminine look, why keep the goatee?
What the f*** is wrong with you?
Now, before we get into the politics or any of the other crazy stuff happening out there in Clown World, I'm going to do something that I don't usually do. I'm going to keep it moving with a positive message today. Just this once. Roll it.
Hey, bestie. Bestie, we need to start a love train. I want everybody to put I love myself in the comments. Type in the comments, put I love myself. Love you, bestie, and the best part of your day is you. Mwah.
Boy, are you fat.
All right, next up we have this fellow who claims he is a veteran. Now, he says not only is President Trump a traitor and a coward, but if you are a veteran and you voted for Donald Trump, you too are a traitor and a coward. Now, I have a feeling this fella probably served back in the don't ask, don't tell era of the military, if you know what I mean. Roll it.
As a veteran, I will say this as many times as I need to. Donald Trump is a traitor and a coward, and if you voted for him as a service member, you are as well. Donald Trump is a coward and a traitor, and if you voted for him, you're a traitor as well. Donald Trump is a traitor and a coward, and if you voted for him, so are you. So, this was my first uniform when I went to Iraq the first time. And I'm going to say this one last time. Donald Trump is a traitor and a coward. And if you veterans and service members that voted for him, you're also a traitor and a coward. This is from my second time over there, so I know what the hell I'm talking about.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Didn't Mommy and Daddy show you enough attention?
And next up we have this lovely lady who is upset that the giant BLM mural was just removed off the street in Washington, D.C. It's about f***ing time. Roll it.
Trump had that Black Lives Matter mural on the road, whatever, that was like near the White House, removed.
Yup.
Really?
Yup.
That was done out of spite and just cruelty. Ugh. Like, seriously. Ugh, I don't even know what to say.
Or, here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the f*** up.
And next up we have this young lady who would like our political system to be more like that of Germany. Well, she's free to head on over there if she'd like. I'm sure they would welcome her with open arms. Roll it.
187.5 million. 187.5 million people did not vote for Trump. Out of all eligible voters, only 156.3 million voted altogether. So that was only 59% of the population. So therefore, Trump only won 31.37% of the vote. You think that's representative of all American people? No. I mean, Trump didn't even win 50% of the vote. There were more people who voted against him than for him for this election. If we had a fair election, he would have lost. If we have elections like they do in Germany now, where the one party wins and then gets to choose a secondary party to also help rule with them, while there's other parties that also are still in charge as well, so that there's not an overarching power that just leans to one side. Because 31.37% of the people is not a whole lot.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
And next up, we have this young lady, I think, who says she does not like judgmental MAGA supporters, as she's sitting here judging MAGA supporters. Are they all hypocrites? Roll it.
Now, here's a fun one. I'm calling out all MAGA supporters. All MAGA supporters. Okay? All the MAGA supporters that want to sit there and talk shit about people who dye their fucking hair, have metal in their fucking nose, and covered in fucking tattoos. If you are a judgmental MAGA supporter, fucking unfollow me instantly. I want you gone. Have the days you deserve and go fuck yourself. Simple as that. I don't tolerate the judgmental bullshit. There are MAGAs that look like liberals. Who gives a fuck? MAGA is what you are on the inside, who you are as a fucking person. You want the best for your people and your fucking country, not to be a judgmental piece of shit. Wait, like the liberals.
She was nasty. Ooh.
Now, this next clip is very interesting. This lady makes it sound like she has become well-versed in politics and culture and that she knows what's going on. Then she just spews a bunch of Democrat talking points. Roll it.
I'm not a big TikToker. I wouldn't typically get on here and share anything really other than maybe something funny. But if you need to know where I stand on everything that's going on in our world right now, and if you don't know what's going on in our world right now, now's not the time for that. It's not the time to be on the fence. It's not the time to be not political at all. It's not the time to say, oh, well, I'm not going to worry about that because it doesn't concern me. It does. And if it doesn't currently, it will. Okay? So it's not the time for that. I was that person throughout literally the rest of my entire life. And I regret it, okay? It's starting to feel like maybe it's a little too late. I entered the game when it was already ending. But I'm not going to stop. I entered late and I have a lot of making up to do. So, I am in this for the long haul. And I will fight for all of our rights. So I'm just going to lay it out here what I stand for. I stand with our immigrants. I stand with our LGBTQIA community. I stand with diversity, equity, and inclusion. I stand with the fact that Black Lives Matter. I stand with women's rights all around the board. We fought for that, and we're not going back. I stand with science, and I stand with our national parks, our public lands, and our forests. And if you haven't heard what's going on with that, I'm going to need you to look it up. They're protected for a reason, okay? I stand for our democracy.
What the hell did you just say?
I stand with our immigrants. I stand with our LGBTQIA community. I stand with diversity, equity, and inclusion. I stand with the fact that Black Lives Matter. I stand with women's rights all around the board. We fought for that, and we're not going back.
Woman, get back in here and make me a sandwich.
Now, apparently, according to this young lady, wearing a blue friendship bracelet in public is not good enough proof that you did not vote for Donald Trump. She has a better way to prove adherence to the cult. Roll it.
I need you to know if I see you wearing a blue friendship bracelet in public, I'm going to be judging you, because here's the thing. We've had a way that you could have shown support for us for 4 years now. You want me to show you? You want me to show you how you can tell me you didn't vote for Trump while also making a genuine difference? It's that simple. This has been a PSA.
Well, I'm going to take this damn mask off.
So she doesn't wear that mask because she thinks it'll stop the China AIDS from getting her sick. She wears it to let people know she didn't vote for Donald Trump. But remember, It's not a cult. Anyway, next up, so this slightly rotund non-binary young lady performs these concerts at these activist rallies, but the strange thing is, all of her songs have the same 3 lyrics in them. Roll it.
They, them, energy. 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 They, them, energy.
Your song? It's awful. I hate it.
Hey guys, real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen. Now, I have to leave this muted because there is a copyrighted song playing in the background. What we're looking at here is this fellow who's wearing a shock collar, and then he starts barking. Every time he barks, he pushes the button and shocks himself. Notice what his jersey says. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by none other than Pastor Bob Rogers. Pastor Bob, thank you so much, sir, for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate the support. And I want to give a big shout out to today's honorable mentions, Pastor Bob Rogers and Melanie Weed, for each leaving a super thanks on the last video. So, Pastor Bob and Melanie, thank you both so much. I really appreciate it. So once again, today's video sponsor is Pastor Bob Rogers, with the honorable mentions going to Pastor Bob Rogers and Melanie Weed. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. All right, I think we've all seen enough of this fella for one day. Get this off the screen, please. Oof.
Are you retarded?
All right, next up we have this lovely lady who... Well, hang on one second, guys. I think we might have a technical issue. I keep seeing a glitch. Give me 1 second. I should be able to fix it.
I'm a dinosaur!
What the f was that?
All right, I think I fixed it. We should be back in business. I do apologize, guys. Now, where were we? Oh, right, with this lovely lady who shows us all the little fancy pins on her fanny pack. She has a pronoun pin, a pride pin, a trans pin, a BLM pin, and a hammer and sickle commie pin. Roll it.
Hey y'all, look how cute my buttons look on my fanny pack with all my other buttons. Look, I made that. I'm getting ready to go have coffee with one of my comrades, and then I'm going to work. Hope y'all have a good day.
What did you say?
Look, I made that. I'm getting ready to go have coffee with one of my comrades.
No offense, but it sounds like some fucking commie gobbledygook.
And next up, we have this young lady who claims that black people are superior. Okay, roll it.
And another thing I want to say, I think that black people are superior. We are superior. Everything that we do, we dominate it. Every little thing. Some of the best entertainers are black. Sports is full of black people. We have invented everything. Self-lubricating engine, airplanes, cell phones, everything, stoplights, everything. We are superior, and they know that. They know that, which is why they're trying to keep us down. Which is why they try to make us feel like we want shit. Whole time they ain't shit. Y'all could never, ever make me hate my people. Never. Which is why I don't condone interracial relationships. Because you ain't doing nothing but diluting your bloodline. That's all you're doing. But my issue with black people is we don't know how superior we are. Black women don't understand how beautiful they are. You don't understand if you just simply wear your natural hair and take care of yourself, you will be chef's kiss. You will look like a fucking goddess, because we are mother. We are mother. The whole world wants to be us. Whole world. Nobody's better than us. Nobody. This ain't got nothing to do with me being racist. It's just the truth. It is an honest to God truth. Which is why black men are a novelty to y'all women of other races and ethnicities. Y'all know what we got. Y'all know exactly what we got.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
Hey, where are the white women at?
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up with this clip of the Cackling Hens on the View and their special guest, Dylan Mulvaney. Now, in this clip, Whoopi Goldberg is pushing back against President Trump's executive order keeping biological men out of women's sports. Can't believe she said this out loud on television. Anyway, things are clearly getting very crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
When you come in and you say, oh, you know, these are men, you know, competing against women, you're assuming that the women are weak and just can't do anything except be here. Have you seen female athletes? They know what they're doing. So I'm not sure what's going on or why this is an issue.
What did you say? What the did you just say?
You're assuming that the women are weak and just can't do anything except be here. Have you seen female athletes? They know what they're doing.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
2, 10, 12, 15. Oops, stepping on a. It's black. Anyway.